Hey, hello, welcome, my fragrance adorers and my beautiful smelling companions. Dominic here for Fragrance Reviews. Today I have a video which will be as surprising as it is shocking, unusual, random, etc. But screw you guys, I'm going to have fun anyway. So today's video is that I'm going to be reviewing 4 random but fairly popular women's fragrances, women's perfumes. Yay! So I have 4 of them, and they're all samples. I mean, who would buy a whole bottle of women's perfume? I mean, it doesn't really make sense. And I'm going to review them for you, and I'm going to give impressions. So listen, I have about maybe 5, 6 or 7, I don't know how many, a couple of female subscribers. So it can be for you, but all of you gentlemen, this can also perhaps be useful for your girlfriend, wife, woman, whatever, in your life that you're interested in, and maybe it will actually be helpful. So this is basically going to be a bit of fun for me, but it will also be informative, so please stay tuned, because I'm going to do my best to give you guys some proper information on all of this stuff. And I basically want you guys to just sit back and enjoy the show, enjoy the ride with me, maybe have a beer or a wine and have some fun, maybe a bit of popcorn or chocolate or whatever you like to have. And just dumb out a bit, put your feet up and listen to my silly little ramble. But listen, this will also be a fairly genuine review because it will also be factual. So any women out there who think I don't know my stuff, you're right, but I know a little bit and I have researched these samples, and it's going to be good, and there's going to be some fun, hopefully. So, shall I take you to the samples of these beautiful, adorable perfumes? Yes, I'll take you. I'll give you a look. Yay! Look at that. Ta-da! And here's our bag of women's perfume samples. Yay! Cool. Look at that. I like the little I like all the attention they give, the customer service. It's profoundly rewarding, gracious, etc. Whatever. Nice of them. Anyway, look, we've opened it up. And there we go, nice little ribbons. Look at that. I don't know what this is, but thank you for your order. We hope you love your fragrances. Thank you, but I'm not going to be wearing them. Look, if somebody gives a comment that is like, you know, whoever gives the longest comment, whether she's female or whether it's a male, or whatever, maybe gender doesn't exist anymore, maybe they should win all of these little fragrances, and maybe the other one, but it's probably not worth bothering about anyway. So listen, it says, also enclosed, please find a 20% off voucher. Yes, I got a 20% off voucher, guys. Code which can be used off the full bottle purchase. I getcha. On our site once in stock, or another sample of your choice. Yes, that's so awesome. Perfumesamples.ie. Okay. Shall I show you all of the fragrance that I've got, or shall I show you them one by one? Okay, I'm going to do it one by one, but I have 3 little pieces of folded strong paper, so they're almost like card for the samples, and each one has a little letter at the, might be a bit of a giveaway, but at the bottom, so that I don't get mixed up. And okay, I think I know the one to start with. Let me just find it for you. Ah, I got it. Here it comes. All right. Ta-da! First one. Okay. And for this one, we're using this piece of card for the tester. Let's, well, I'll begin by telling you what it is. This one is called, okay, so it's by Penhaligon, Iris Primer. Anybody ever had that before? So this is Iris Primer, guys, girls, everybody. And I'm going to take you through some of this. Here is my sample. It's got I on it, so it's for Iris Primer. And because I'm not going to be spraying these on myself. Okay. Okay, now let's take you through a little bit of this. Now, Iris Primer, it's supposed to be, well, okay, let's just show you the bottle first. I'll show you a picture of the bottle. Here it is. Okay, so that's the bottle design. It's a nice red ribbon on it, isn't it? It's quite nice. You know, the juice color is nice. It's got a nice, pleasant look to it. It's attractive. It's yeah, I'm saying so far it's doing fairly well. Iris Primer. Okay, so shall we have another little look at some of the information on it and some of the notes, etc. So basically, it says that it's well, it was from 2013, so it's okay. It's not old, but it's not that new either. So it looks like it's still quite a successful fragrance. People are still buying it in 2019. It's still got a fairly good price on it. So anyway, it's a little description or ramble that they give is that Iris Primer is the regal primer ballerina. Delicacy in her every movement. On stage, the lights go up with bergamot. Okay, so basically this is kind of a whirl of pink, energy of peppercorn and amber. Pirouettes make the whole rounded arondi. Okay, I'll stop blabbering. So this one is kind of a graceful feminine, obviously. Kind of fresh kind of a scent. It's kind of it's a little bit majestic. They say it's kind of a bit majestic femininity. And we'll soon see if it stands up to these descriptions when I sample it on the piece of paper. And I'll tell you if I think this is what I want to smell on a woman. Okay. Shall we have a look at the notes? Well, they're supposed to be. Okay, before I take you through those notes, let's give some impressions. Let's spray it, and then I'll tell you the notes, and I'll see how they match up from what I've just smelled. Okay, this is the exciting part. Primer, yeah, Iris Primer. Off you go. Let's see how you do. Two ml sample. As long as it sprays once, I'm happy. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah! Man, that is beautiful. That is genuinely a lovely fragrance. Wow. Of course, I'm not used to impressions, samples of women's perfumes. Well, this one is doing really well so far, I have to say. By gosh. There's a freshness, maybe a floralness coming out of it. Maybe a mintiness. What else? Something feminine coming out, definitely. It's amazing how, when I talk about men's fragrances, there's this kind of masculine note. It can be a little bit different with each fragrance, but with each cologne. But obviously the women's side of the perfumes has their little trick of doing that as well. Just giving you that feminine blast, whatever it is. It's kind of, we like the mystery though, don't we? Okay, let's take you through the notes of Iris Prima. The slightly majestic ballerina feminine scent. Okay. Anyway, this one has got the fragrance notes are going to be bergamot, green amber, iris absolute, jasmine sambac, leather, vanilla, sandalwood, vetiver, and benzoin. There you go. Isn't that a lot of notes? And wow, isn't that an adorable perfume? Oh my gosh, guys, if you're going out, I think, to a restaurant with your lady, this one really won't hurt. And ladies, look, this is very versatile. It's going out with your man, or simply going to meet the ladies in a club. I'm sure you'll get compliments, and it just makes you feel it's the absolute cherry on the cake, isn't it? It's a lovely one. Okay, spoiler, I think this one might even be a bit unisex, but my gosh, I think it's a bit too feminine, so I don't know if I agree with that. I can't see myself wearing that. It is a bit too feminine, in my opinion. So, wow, what a score this one has. But I'll rate them at the end, according to my opinion. I might mess it up, so forgive me, because I just don't have enough experience with women's perfumes. Okay, that is absolutely adorable. I can't stop smelling it. One more spray before we go on to the next one. That is truly beautiful. It's adorable. Yeah, I've kind of got the image now of a ballerina and being a bit kind of grace and delicacy in her every step. Okay, cool. That's Iris Prima, guys, and yes, it was launched in 2013 by Penhaligon. Okay, names, I'm sorry, a little bit difficult. Penhaligon, nice. Iris Prima, you did well. Shall we go on to the next perfume? Yes, I think we will. Okay, this might sound fairly generic. Here we go. Next one. Let's get it out of the golden little bag of ours. Yes. Which one is it? Oh, there you are. Look at that. It's even like a purple coloured fragrance. Slightly purple tint to it. Interesting. This one launched in 2006. That was a bit of a while ago, but obviously people are still buying it, and I think it's very popular. And it's actually the cheapest of the ones that I have here. Cheapest in price, yes. But still going since 2006. People still buying it in great quantities. And this one by Vera Wang. Can you guess? It is simply called Princess. Yes! What a name! Hooray! Okay, so we're going to have a look at Princess next. So, playful, magical. Celebrates youth and femininity. We shall see how well it celebrates those two characteristics. So this is Princess, guys and girls. Let's give Princess a shot. Here we go. We're going to spray a little bit on here. Iris primer, I don't really want to get rid of it, but we have to. We've got to go on to Princess now. Let's do this. Come on. Hey! Whoa! Beautiful! Yes! I'm in such a feminine, excited mood. I don't know. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Fruity. Very fruity. Feminine. Good grief, but almost kind of a girly feminine. The other one is a bit more sophisticated, maybe more ladylike, maybe more womanly. This, I mean, this is like, could be like a 13-year-old's fragrance, you know. Oh yes, I'm sorry, I forgot. This is what the bottle design looks like for Princess. What do you think of the bottle design? They say it's supposed to be quite elegant. It's the shape of a heart, but with that tacky crown on the top. To me, it's a little bit cheap looking, I have to say. Sorry, it's a little less sort of sophisticated or classy. It's a bit more girly, this one, I'd say. But hey, there's nothing wrong with being girly. Oh yeah, my gosh. Okay, it's less classy, but there's more fruitiness. There's more kind of, I won't say depth, but there's a different kind of sweetness to it. More feminine, perhaps. Youthful, well, we've already said that, haven't we? You said it's could be for a teenager, but no, it's versatile, guys and girls. It could be a lady's scent, all right. Whoa, interesting. Well, so Princess. Let's have a look at some of our notes. We've got white florals. Anybody know what that means? Anyway, white florals. Vanilla. Mandarin. Apple. Mandarin and apple. Maybe that's what the fruitiness. Yeah, well, it has to be. You know, fruitiness I'm smelling. Dark chocolate. Ooh, chocolate with fruit. Okay, a hint of chocolate. Yeah, blending with that kind of apple and mandarin. And then it says amber and wood. A bit faint, but I can get the wood. Maybe a touch of that amber. Wow, Princess is impressive for being easy on the pockets. Easy budget, girls, you know. You can easily get Princess and feel a bit like a princess if you get Princess. So I'm loving that. I really, really enjoy that one. Yeah, I'm starting to compare which of those two that I've just reviewed would I like to smell on a girl most. That's adorable, but so is this one. It's not time for comparison just yet, but you know. Lovely. They're both very, very lovely. Okay, now we're going on to number 3. Let's see what we have in the golden bag. Here it comes. Alright, and this one, my friends, kind of a goldish liquid to it. Okay, it does say the name on it, but it's going to be hard to see. And This one launched in 2014 by Perfumes de Marle. Perfumes de Marle. This one, my friends, is Darcy. I think one of my subscribers, who's also a friend of mine, is on my channel. Her name is Darcy. So if you're watching this, Darcy, just leave a little friendly insult, maybe put a thumbs down and unsubscribe, or do whatever you want. But we're going to be reviewing sort of your perfume now, because, you know, I had to get that as one of the samples. Somebody I know named Darcy, so this is now the next one that we're going to be reviewing, number 3 of our 4. And let's see how this one holds up. Those two are doing very well so far. Let's give Darcy a shot. Okay, so this one, as I said, yes, it's from 2014. Not exactly recent, quite recent. And some of the themes of this one are regal, so sort of royal, floral and fruity. But on that note of its being royal, the bottle is gold, and they say that it is as royal inside as it is on the outside on the bottle. Here is what the bottle of Darcy perfume looks like. Okay, so that's what the bottle looks like. Now, so this one, it was inspired by the royal courts in 18th century of Louis XV for his horse races that he was fervently into, and this first registered stallion, kind of Lord Mayor, it was named Darcy, and it's named after that. And so it's kind of got this regal touch to it. It's inspired by these courts back in like 18th century, and some of our notes. Well, we'll get onto those. Let's give this one a shot, and we'll see how much it compares with those notes. And here we go. Next one, D for Darcy. We're going to give this one a shot. Now that the Iris primer and the princess are a little bit out of the air, time for Darcy. Come on. Bloody heavenly. Wow, that one is different anyway. It's also the most pricey out of the 3 so far, but that doesn't necessarily mean it smells as good. It's got different tones. Ooh, okay, this is something else altogether. I think you'd be wanting to wear this like at a ball or something like that, where it's a little more formal. Going out to a dance, going out with friends. So what can I sniff here? It's feminine, but it's not as immediately explosively feminine as the other 2. It's got that kind of royalish, kind of a classy, sophisticated note or tone to it. Wow. Okay, it's got some. It's fruity and floral. Yeah, so it's kind of, yeah. I mean, they're all a bit sort of fruity and floral, I suppose, but something else. Okay, let's have a read of the notes. This one is okay. It says for its notes, it's got citrus, bergamot, orange, orange blossom, that is, jasmine, rose, patchouli, gourmand accords, white musk and woods. So a lot of ingredients have gone into the perfume Darcy. I think it's more of a lady scent, less of a girly kind of a scent. It's a bit more adultish, I think. It's got a great kind of depth, a great sweetness. It's very sophisticated, versatile, but maybe for the slightly higher range in age, and perhaps more for slightly classy kind of events or places. Yeah, no, it's growing on me now. Oof, that is lovely, absolutely adorable. And they say it's kind of, they're trying to capture this regal thing. It's inspired from something back in the 18th century. So, yeah, that's just beautiful. Like, if you ladies were going to invest in a classy perfume, you need to get Darcy. Okay, so it's versatile. Yeah, it was 2014. It's got a lot of notes in it. It's quite expensive. Well, I mean, it's a very good perfume. You see, that's the thing. It's not quite as generic as the other two just reviewed. It's quite special. But yeah, there you go. And now we are on to our final perfume, which you have already had a glimpse of if you have seen my previous video. And this one is it is by Narcio Rodriguez, and it is Pure Musk. For this one, we don't need the little card because, as I may have explained before, this one has the sample inside. So you peel that back and you get a whiff of it. So shall we say a little bit about this one? Moving on. So it's sort of there's been a few sort of versions of bottles that look like this one. Let's just show you the bottle. Okay, and the black and white echoes the exquisite artistry and beauty of the fragrance within. Signature hard for music, for musk, is expressed in its purest version, addictive and sensual. Okay, addictive, sensual, pure musk. This is an interesting one. Well, the procedure is to sniff it first, and then we go through the notes. Sorry, this is a bit of a crazy review. So I've peeled it off, and I'm going to have a little sniff. So they've got a kind of liquid in there. Got it on my finger now. Okay, so I'm going to go like this, and I might as well just put it here. I'm going to smell so much like a woman after this review. Never mind. So is my room. Ah, okay. Wow, this is different than all the other three. Okay, guess what? This one. Okay, look, women or guys, if you're wanting to buy a recent women's perfume, guess what? This one was introduced or came out in 2019, so this year. Wow, yeah, it's a bit of a special one, all right. So, it's said to be sensual and addictive. The top notes are jasmine and orange blossom. The heart notes, wow, heart of musk. And then base notes, cashmeran, amber, and patchouli. So cashmeran is a chemical compound that's used in fragrances. They're getting clever. Whew, yeah, I can see how that would be sort of addictive. I don't think it's as punchy as the other ones. It's more, a little more subdued, a little more, you know, if you want to be, maybe it's a bit more officey even, like if you're kind of a secretary or something like that. It would be kind of just the job for that, I'd say. Okay, we mustn't let this go on for too long. It's already gone on way too long. Out of all of those, I'm thinking, we've had some very interesting perfumes. I'd rate them almost in the order that they came out. So Iris Prima, that might even be the winner. Then it would be a bit of a toss-up between Princess and Darcy. I think maybe Darcy is a bit better than Princess. Then Princess. Then for me it would be this one that I've just sampled. I mean, it's not that strong. I like a nice little punchy kind of thing around you. I don't know if this one is all that strong. It is very... It's also classy. It's it seems a little more formal. It seems a very versatile one though. So they all have their good points and points that are, you know, lower on the scale. So I do hope that you've had fun with me today, and if you have any comments, do leave them below and tell me off, give me opinions or whatever, or just say nothing. That's fine with me. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, march forward smelling good and beautiful.